The instrument and control panel system includes all fixed or movable panels and their components. The system is divided into several subsystems. The main panels, which include the primary instruments of the pilot and the co-pilot. The glare shield panel, which includes the guidance panel, the display and light control panels. The control pedestal and the overhead panel, which consists mainly of arrays for controlling the aircraft systems. On the main panel, you will find all primary instruments. The main panel includes the pilot panel, the center panel, and the co-pilot panel. On the pilot panel, the following components are installed. The primary flight display, PFD1, the multifunction display, MFD1, the reversionary panel, and the footrests. On the center panel, the following components are found. The engine indication and crew alerting system display, EICAS, the integrated electronic standby system, the auto brake selector knob, the ground proximity terrain inhibit push button, the emergency parking brake light, the landing gear warning inhibit push button, the ground proximity glide slope inhibit push button, the ELT panel, the landing gear control panel, and the clock. On the co-pilot panel, the following components are installed. The primary flight display, PFD2, the multifunction display, MFD2, the optional water dump button, the cabin light timer, and reset button, the reversionary panel, and the footrests. The glare shield panel system provides protection against sun washout for the main instrument panel. Besides the guidance panel, the display and light control panels, the glare shield panel includes the master warning and master caution push button lights. The control pedestal has three primary sections: a control pedestal forward panel, a control stand, and a control pedestal aft panel. The following components are on the forward panel: the two multifunction control display units, the engine control panel, and the flight controls mode panel. The following components are on the control stand: two cursor control devices, two thrust levers, a steep approach button, a takeoff configuration button, the EICAS full button, a ram air turbine manual deploy panel, and a speed brake lever. The following components are fitted on the control pedestal aft panel. 1 emergency parking brake handle, 2 audio control panels, 1 ground proximity flap override button, 1 slat flap selector lever, a trim panel, 2 passenger address buttons, and the elevator and aileron disconnection handle. Most of the controls for the aircraft systems are located on the overhead panel. The overhead panel system is divided into sub-panels, which have integrated lighting for night flight purposes. The sub-panels and controls found on the overhead panel are the digital voice data recorder panel, the electrical system control panel, the cockpit light control panel, the fire protection control panel, the fuel control panel, the passenger signs control panel, the APU control panel, the windshield wiper control panel, external light control panel, the hydraulic system panel, the pressurization control panel, the ice protection control panel, the air conditioning and pneumatic control panel, and the oxygen control panel.